Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome to some F1 23 gameplay, and it's our first ever look at the Las Vegas circuit with some actual race gameplay around this brand new circuit that F1 is going to in real life later this year, but we get a first virtual look from the new F1 23 game. Apologies that this is a day late. F1 decided to upload this video to their channel 1 minute after I left the house. Absolutely exceptional timing, but better late than never. We're here. Apologies. Let's dive into it. So not only is it a first look at Las Vegas, we also get a little teaser here of some F-World, menus and some customization of, the outfits. And you can see that's the kind of generic FOM car, which will be the car in F1 World and my team career mode. And we're here now for the race. 5 red lights to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. 3 laps ahead of us. Bit of a shaky start here, but we actually were having to turn left as we got off 5 red lights there, because seemingly, kind of like Silverstone, the last couple of grid slots are around the corner of the start-finish line. You can see there, Maldonado is our teammate here. We already got that confirmed that he is going to be one of the My Team career mode icons. So we're here doing this. Well, they showed F1 World as customization, but I assume this race is being done kind of in a My Team stage, maybe, if we've got Maldonado as our teammate and we've got 22 drivers, not 20 on the grid. But yeah, this is Las Vegas, and obviously if you guys have already watched the video I did a couple of months back, I guess, or weeks back, I guess, of taking a look at Las Vegas in Assetto Corsa, you'll be familiar with the track layout. Like, even for me, nothing I'm seeing here is surprising in terms of the layout and whatever, because I've already driven it myself on Assetto Corsa. So kind of just more so getting the feel for, how everything visually looks around it. And we're coming to this strip now, which I was very impressed with when they showed little snippets of it in the reveal trailer. And look at it, you got like all the lights flashing on the right, the different various like hotels, the plaza, Crown Plaza I think it is, casinos and everything like that. You got the fake Eiffel Tower on the left there, the globe. It looks incredible. They've done I must say, kudos to them for doing an incredible job at actually this much detail. I think this is probably one of the most detailed circuits in terms of everything around it. Because a lot of the times they do some, clever trickery to cut a few corners to save on processing time. But I think they've really modeled everything to its finest details. We go down the inside of the De Vries in the AlphaTauri. I'm not speaking too much, by the way, on purpose about the handling or the AI capabilities, because I know that this, I think the AI is, I think I read it was around 70 AI, and the person driving this, Tierney, he works at Codemasters. He actually does a lot of stuff with the Dirt Rally series, so he's a rally driver by day, and he also does a lot of screenshots and B-roll stuff for the F1 game when it needs to be done. So it's the F1 game is not his main domain, so this is kind of more of a showcase of the graphics, the visuals of Las Vegas, to give you a feel of Las Vegas. In terms of kind of, thoughts on handling and the AI, wheel-to-wheel racing, etc., the feel of handling, well, you guys won't have to wait too long, because if you saw the deep dive schedule of F1 23, creator hands-on are on the way. So very soon, I will be able to give you my actual thoughts of how I felt it plays F1 23 with a new handling, better acceleration, mid-corner, the torque, torque going through the gears, etc. This is more just about the circuit itself. Massive straight, topping out very, very early. And obviously in F1 now, you don't get to change the gear ratios like you used to in previous F1 years in the F1 games. So yeah, a lot of topping out 8th gear, maybe kind of a good way to actually save a bit of ERS, ironically, maybe towards the end of the straight, because you're topping out. There's no need to deploy anymore. So we send one down the inside, though, of Bottas there. Go on, son. And we've got a nice bit of battling, actually, here with Gasly and Hulkenberg side by side through this right-hand. A little bit of a wobble for Pierre Gasly. DRS open now on the 3rd and final lap of this race, and we're already bolting along. So, it is lower AI, but I would say impressions there is, thankfully, hopefully, that thing where the AI were just too quick and overpowered in a straight line from last year's game isn't a thing anymore, as we dive bomb another car there to get up to P12. So even just from there, it looked like that was a lot better, because even with DRS sometimes on F122, it would be very hard to catch. Let's say in like season 1 of career mode, for example. In later seasons, not as bad because you have a maxed out car. And then this corner, that's going to muck me up so much. I know it will. It already did in the Assetto Corsa video I did, like, because it's so blind and it's a little bit tighter, it seems, on this version F123 compared to the Assetto Corsa. So that's going to mess me up already. But to be honest, from what I've played on the Assetto Corsa version, this is a circuit where I think you can actually dial into it very, very quickly. It does look a bit tricky at times in Sector 1. The rest of it's actually pretty easy. You just need to make sure you spot the brake zones. So I think dialing in will be pretty decent. And I think with the straights, in my team career mode for sure, you know there's going to be a lot of chaos, a lot of overtaking. But this has been a first look at Las Vegas. And in terms of graphically, visually, really, really good. Like I said, I'm very impressed by the modeling they've done on this version of Las Vegas. And, you know, it's unfortunate, you know, with Las Vegas and Qatar, you know, with Qatar, we know that they're using a lot of, you know, data from the FOM and a lot of photography and, you know, geographical technologies to make it so accurate. It's just a shame. I really hope in the future they go back and redo other old circuits. You know, like Spa, for example, is a big one that a lot of us have been asking to be redone for a while, basically. And I think, you know, maybe into the next F1 game, you know, whenever they decide to stop supporting the old generation of consoles and we can fully move on to just the next gen, the current gen, I think that's maybe when you see something like that. But yeah, as a kind of first look at Las Vegas, I'm really excited to actually play it. I had a lot of fun actually doing it on Assetto Corsa, so, you know, it's going to be exciting to play it on the actual F1 game itself. You know, more familiar handling, better AI, of course, than Assetto Corsa does. But yeah, in terms of what we're going to look at, in terms of the little tidbits we can pull out from the start of the video that I want to kind of just bring you guys in on. This was the helmet selection screen, and we can see we've got this is the Las Vegas helmet that you can get if you pre-order. You can see the overalls as well, Las Vegas overalls. To be fair, I feel like they could have done a lot better with what this is. It's kind of basically one big PR stunt for Las Vegas. I mean, did they really have to put F1 Las Vegas Grand Prix 2023 in the date? I mean, I get what they're going for, but, you know, you could have put like some casino chips or the fake art. I think they should have done like some sort of vista of like the Las Vegas strip on the overall front, but that's just me. That's the designer in me coming out. But what you can see on the right of it is that is a Verstappen.com helmet. So we know Verstappen is getting a helmet and livery and overall pack. So I was wondering what it was going to be, because they said Verstappen was going to design it and actually put in some input. Obviously, he's an EA Sports ambassador. So for the first time ever, we're getting, like, you know, actual proper content from drivers. They did do a few little things with Lando on the podium pass in 2021, but it was a bit naff in my opinion. They didn't give him much creative freedom. Whereas with Verstappen, because he's an EA ambassador, I guess EA stepped in and gave him all the free reign in the world. They even got the Red Bull logo, because obviously Verstappen's racing team, Verstappen.com, like the Red Bull partnership he's got, it has a Red Bull logo and then Verstappen.com underneath it. So that helmet, the way the red goes off, it's kind of mimicking his design in real life, but then you got the Verstappen.com on the visor strip, the Red Bull logo with Verstappen.com logo, I guess. And then on the right-hand side, that is Aiden Jackson's helmet, I believe, I think. I think on the left, on the middle row, that is Mayer's helmet, the F2 Devin Butler's sister. I think on the right of that, I'm not sure. I would have said Devin Butler, but I feel like Butler's helmet's a bit more red, so I'm not too sure. And then we get a little glimpse of another design on the right-hand side in yellow, which looks pretty decent. I'm hoping the helmet designs have taken another step up this year, and the liveries as well. Just another confirmation of the Verstappen.com overall set. You can see in the middle on the top row, Verstappen.com Red Bull logo on the side patch. You can see VER on the front, so that is going to be Verstappen's kind of pack in the game, if you will. And then you can have the Connor Sport, you know, Breaking Point 2 story overalls as well, choosable in F1 World, at least this is, but I assume this must be available in My Team Career as well. So if you wanted to, you could literally actually make a continuation of Breaking Point 2 in your own My Team career mode, because you could get Connor Sport stuff in My Team if it is available. Because we know we can have Butler and like Jackson and stuff as My Team icons. And of course, we confirmed there in the race, we had Maldonado as a My Team icon racing there. We've already confirmed he is going to be an icon along with Kobayashi, and then what we think is going to be Nigel Mansell and Jamie Chadwick. So good to see Maldonado. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't crash in that race. That was a bit unrealistic, but you know, we'll forgive him. It's only a 3-lap race around Las Vegas. There's still plenty of laps around the virtual world of F1 that Maldonado could crash into. And then finally, the gloves, another confirmation of the Verstappen.com team logo on there, so that is definitely his set, and then with Connor Sport as well. So just a little thing to look at, and then also the liveries as well. It's very hard to pick out, so apology, it's very blurry basically, because it's, you know, obviously so tiny on the screen, but if you do zoom in, you can get a little inkling, and there definitely is a Red Bull logo on that engine cover. So yeah, definitely EA have come in with like a, yeah, he's the ambassador of EA Sports, so you're going to give him whatever he wants. So you're going to give him the branding of Red Bull logo on there, and it looks pretty neat, kind of like a Red Bull retro style livery, it kind of looks like. And then you got Connor Sport on the right hand side, and then the other 3 liveries are generic ones. We did hear rumblings about the liveries, the ones you get from the podium pass and in-game were meant to be a bit more realistic looking, a bit more kind of less zany. The one on the right where it's like pink and black and white, that kind of still looks like a very kind of zany kind of livery. The yellow and black one, I guess that's a bit nicer. And then I don't know what the hell that gopping one is on the right-hand side. So I'm still very critical of the fact that I personally don't think they design very good liveries in the podium pass. I'm sorry to say, if anyone's watching from Cody's, that's just my opinion. I think you just look at the modding community on Race Department. I think you could get inspiration from them. Just remove all the branding logos, but even still, some of the colorways, the designs they make on Race Department and other modders is so sick. So yeah, but that's my opinion anyway, getting off topic, but that's been a little look at Las Vegas. Not a huge long video, to be honest, because there is not actually much to analyze, because it is on lower AI. In terms of handling, obviously, because I'm not the one driving, it's hard to really tell. There's some, you know, moments where he's upshifting early, but I believe, reading from a comment he put on Ben's video yesterday, it was a force of habit from 22's handling. So, to be honest, I think you should disregard anything in terms of looking at handling from this video. Wait until us creators get hands on, which will be very soon, and then you can get a proper idea of what the handling's like, you know, taking it to the max, pushing the limits of the new handling model versus higher AI as well. So, but this has just been a nice little visual look at Las Vegas then. So, guys, I think it looks very, very cool, and I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys make of it in the comments below. Are you looking forward to trying out Las Vegas, or maybe even Qatar, the other new circuit on this year's F1 game and calendar? But yeah, that's going to be it. So if you have enjoyed the video, again, hit the like button. If you're new around here, do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll catch you guys around. Goodbye.